in the new Wildcat film, when Maya Hawke was auditioning for Juilliard, her drama school, she had read O'Connor's prayer journal and was so moved by it that her audition was actually a monologue of O'Connor's prayer journal. And then in the film, she acts that out too. But it's hard, even if you're not a believer, to not be moved by, there's something going on here. And you look at her life and you look at the fruits that are coming from it. It's hard not to be moved by a beautiful artist who's doing wonderful things, especially in her unhealthy state of one who has lupus. And I just learned the other night, the rash she had on her face was called the butterfly. It's like all red here that she had. Yeah.
You mentioned the movie. This is releasing now. By the time this releases, maybe it'll be out for the public. I'm not sure, but tell us about
select
that.
theaters. So Ethan Hawke, who I know best from Dead Poets Society. I remember seeing that when I was young. He's an actor. He had was married to Uma Thurman for some time, and then they had 2 children, and one is Maya Hawke, and she's best known for playing Robin in Stranger Things.
Yeah,
works at the ice cream store.
Very likable.
Oh yeah, lovely. So when she was in high school, she came across O'Connor's fiction and fell in love with Flannery O'Connor, and she's an artist, so she liked the beauty of her art and also the darkness of her art. And it's hard, right? Like the Coen brothers films again. So she talked to her dad and said, I think we should make a film about Flannery O'Connor. And it was a running joke. A lot of the articles that are out now, they said this was the big joke. So that's what they decided to do. And there's another guy named Shelby Gaines. He and Ethan Hawke wrote the screenplay, and Maya played Flannery, but she also plays other characters from O'Connor's story. So the way that the film looks is it's O'Connor's life in her early 20s as she's going from Iowa to New York, back to Georgia, those 2 years. And then they fill it in with vignettes, like truncated versions of 6 or 7 of her short stories. And in each one of those, Maya plays a different character. And a couple other actors play different characters too. So I've seen it a few times now, and I reviewed it for Word on Fire. And I would say it's a lot like her fiction when it first came out. People who got it and loved it, and other people were like, I have no idea what I'm seeing here. I don't understand this. But that happened with her fiction too. But a lot of times with good art, the art is going to push you to work to understand it more. And I remember when I first encountered her art, I knew it was good. The writing was good. And I was wild, but I didn't know what I was reading. And it took years of studying her to really get the deep dive to find out what I was doing. I would equate it to, if you don't know anything about religion, and the first thing you come to is a Catholic mass, and you're seeing processions and smells and bells and standing, sitting, kneeling, genuflect, you're like, I don't know what this is. I don't know if I like it, but there's something going on here that's important. It's a lot like that. I think O'Connor's fiction is that. I think Wildcat is like that too, you know?
Yeah. Wildcat. Awesome. That's interesting. I didn't know it was Maya's idea. So she was the one who kind of pushed the movie forward. Hey, thank you so much for watching. Before you go, do us a favor, leave a comment, let us know what you thought of the video, like, and subscribe.